Today I'm going to break down the 10 most important things you should know before moving to Riviera Beach, Maryland, including costs, neighborhoods, and local insights you won't find anywhere else. Don't forget to check out the full article I wrote to go along with this video on livinginmaryland.com. Let's begin with the cost of living, which is a major factor when you're thinking about moving to Riviera Beach, Maryland. This community offers a relatively affordable waterfront lifestyle compared to other Chesapeake Bay locations. The median home price in Riviera Beach is currently around $380,000, making it a great entry point for those looking for water access without the million-dollar price tag. You'll find a mix of townhomes, Cape Cods, ranchers, and waterfront homes, with some of the more updated or water view properties pushing into the $500K to $700K range. For renters, monthly rates typically land between $1,900 and $2,400 depending on the type of property and its proximity to the water. Buying a home in Riviera Beach, Maryland gives you great value, especially when you factor in views, access, and a genuine coastal lifestyle. Living in Riviera Beach means embracing a slower pace of friendly community and lots of connection to the outdoors, as located along the Patapsco River and Stony Creek, giving residents incredible water access and scenery without having to leave Anne Arundel County. The community itself is mostly residential with a suburban meets coastal feel. Residents often describe it as a hidden gem. You're tucked away from the hustle, yet close enough to reach Glen Burnie, Pasadena, and even downtown Baltimore within a short drive. It's the kind of place where neighbors know each other, boats are parked in driveways, and kids ride bikes through the neighborhood on weekends. There's a surprising amount to do nearby. Whether you're into boating, fishing, or just enjoying a day by the water, Riviera Beach offers plenty of options. You're minutes from marinas like Stony Creek Marina and Atlantic Marina on the Patapsco. There's a small community beach at the Riviera Beach Community Park, plus plenty of waterfront restaurants and scenic spots for picnics or just soaking in the view. Living in Riviera Beach, Maryland means the water becomes part of your daily life, even if you don't own a boat. The parks in and around Riviera Beach are another big draw for residents. Fort Smallwood Park is the crown jewel. It sits right at the tip of the peninsula and offers expansive views of the Chesapeake Bay, fishing piers, walking trails, and even a small beach area. It's a perfect place for weekend hikes or relaxing with a good book. There's also the nearby Weinberg Park and Compass Point golf courses for those who enjoy the links or wooded trails. And of course, Pasadena and Anne Arundel County at large offer even more green space within a short drive. So if you're moving to Riviera Beach, Maryland and love being outside, there's always a new spot to explore. Now let's dig into the food scene in and around Riviera Beach, Maryland. While the neighborhood itself leans residential, it's perfectly positioned near some amazing local restaurants and waterfront dining spots. One of the best known spots is Mike's North on the Magathy, a favorite for steamed crabs, cold drinks, and live music on the deck. It's the kind of place where locals unwind after a day on the water. If you're into classic Maryland seafood, this will become a regular hangout. For casual eats, look no further than Bella Napoli for delicious Italian fare, or Primo Pasta Kitchen in nearby Pasadena, which is known for hearty portions and family-friendly vibes. Lauer's Supermarket and Deli is a local staple, not just for groceries, but also for their sandwiches and home-style hot bar. If you're craving a waterfront view with your meal, don't miss Stony Creek Inn, another hidden gem with a great seafood menu and scenic seating right on the creek. Living in Riviera Beach, Maryland gives you quick access to these and more without dealing with the crowds of larger cities. Now let's turn to schools. Riviera Beach falls under Anne Arundel County Public Schools, which includes several nearby schools serving local families. The main elementary schools are Riviera Beach Elementary and Sunset Elementary, both of which are known for strong parent involvement and a community-centered feel. For middle schoolers, Chesapeake Bay Middle School is the go-to option, while most high school students attend Chesapeake High School, which offers a STEM magnet program and has a good reputation for both academics and extracurriculars. There are also several nearby private school options, including St. Jane Frances de Chantal School and Calvary Baptist Church Academy. If you're buying a home in Riviera Beach and have school-age children, you'll find that the mix of strong public schools and nearby private options gives you some flexibility and peace of mind. Now let's talk neighborhoods, because Riviera Beach isn't just one big area, it's a patchwork of smaller communities with their own personalities. Stony Creek, Orchard Beach, and Bayside Beach are some of the most desirable neighborhoods, especially for those looking for water access or views. You'll find homes here with private docks, decks overlooking the creek, and quiet roads perfect for evening strolls. These neighborhoods offer everything from modest mid-century homes to updated colonials and custom-built waterfront retreats. For those seeking affordability and value, there are also several townhome communities and smaller single-family home developments throughout Riviera Beach. Many of these homes were built between the 1950s and 1980s, and many have since been renovated. It's not uncommon to find a well-maintained three-bedroom home with a yard and garage for under $400,000, something that's getting harder to find in Maryland. If you're buying a home in Riviera Beach, Maryland, there's a wide range of options for different budgets, all within a tight-knit coastal setting. Now let's talk jobs and the local economy. Riviera Beach itself is mostly residential, but its location offers excellent access to several major employment hubs. You're just 10-15 minutes from Glen Burnie, where you'll find shopping centers, healthcare facilities, and small businesses. Fort Meade and NSA are about 25 minutes away, making this a popular home base for government contractors, IT professionals, and service members. You're also close to Baltimore, with commute times averaging around 30 minutes depending on traffic, which opens the door to jobs in healthcare, education, finance, and more. The proximity to BWI Airport, the Port of Baltimore, and regional distribution hubs also makes Riviera Beach ideal for folks working in logistics, transportation, or aviation. And with remote and hybrid work on the rise, many residents have turned spare bedrooms or finished basements into home offices. Living in Riviera Beach, Maryland gives you a peaceful waterfront lifestyle without sacrificing access to a strong job market. Let's take a look at the weather in Riviera Beach, Maryland, because climate plays a big role in daily life, especially when you're living close to the water. This part of Maryland experiences a classic coastal mid-Atlantic climate, which means 4 distinct seasons without the extremes. Summers are warm and humid, with highs typically in the mid to upper 80s, making it perfect weather for boating, fishing, or relaxing at Fort Smallwood Park or on your own deck. Water activities dominate the season, and local marinas are buzzing with life. The occasional afternoon thunderstorm cools things off and keeps the landscape green. Fall is crisp and beautiful. Trees lining the neighborhoods and parks turn into colorful backdrops, and the temperature dips into the 60s and 70s. Perfect for walks along the water or backyard bonfires. Winters are generally mild compared to western Maryland. You'll see occasional snowfalls, usually a few inches here and there, but it rarely disrupts daily life. Most days hover in the upper 30s and 40s, and it's rare to have extended freezing conditions. Spring rolls in quickly, bringing flowers, warmer breezes, and ideal temps in the 60s to 70s. If you're moving to Riviera Beach, Maryland, the weather offers year-round comfort with plenty of sunny days to enjoy outdoor living. Now let's look at commute times and transportation options. One of the big advantages of living in Riviera Beach, Maryland is its proximity to major roads and employment hubs. Route 100 and I-695 are just minutes away, making access to Baltimore, Glen Burnie, and Fort Meade straightforward. You can expect a commute of about 25 to 30 minutes into downtown Baltimore, depending on traffic. Fort Meade is around 30 minutes, and Annapolis is roughly a 35-minute drive. Washington, D.C. is a bit farther, usually just over an hour, but still reachable for those working in the capital or on a hybrid schedule. While public transportation options are limited directly in Riviera Beach, many residents use nearby MARC train stations in Odenton or Savage for commuting to D.C. or other parts of Maryland. With more people working from home, the need for long daily commutes has also decreased, and many Riviera Beach homes are already outfitted for remote work, with home offices, strong internet access, and quiet surroundings. Finally, let's talk about housing types. One of the biggest reasons people consider buying a home in Riviera Beach, Maryland, is the incredible variety of housing options, especially if you're looking for water access. The area is best known for its charming waterfront and water-adjacent communities. You'll find everything from modest, older cottages with tons of character to modern, custom-built waterfront homes complete with piers, multi-level decks, and panoramic views of the Patapsco River and Stony Creek. There are plenty of ranchers, Cape Cods, and split-level homes built from the 1950s through the 1980s, many of which have been updated or remodeled. These homes are often on larger lots with driveways, garages, and mature trees. Townhomes and duplexes are also available, especially in neighborhoods closer to the main roads or in older subdivisions. For buyers looking for affordability with access to parks and water, this area has serious appeal. New construction is limited, but there are always unique rehab or investment opportunities popping up, especially if you're open to a fixer-upper. Rentals are also available, though they move quickly, especially in water-access neighborhoods. Whether you're looking for a starter home, a place to retire, or a property with space to dock your boat, Riviera Beach offers housing that fits a wide range of needs and budgets. Don't forget to check out the full article I wrote for this area with additional links and resources on livinginmaryland.com, along with articles for every city in the state of Maryland. Our mission is to help you find the best Maryland city that meets your unique needs. If you would like to talk with one of our local real estate experts, head over to livinginmaryland.com to get started.